Generic greetings and welcome to Construction Plus City Skylines. Once again, this is episode 3, and in the previous episode we added these little things. Look at that. Advanced wind power plants, I think they're called. Advanced wind turbines. And on the other wind, they've actually got a solar panel on it by the look of it. So yeah, that's pretty good. Renewable energy, it's all good. We might actually get rid of these old ones at some point. But yeah, so far our electricity bill is quite low. We are getting a lot of industry going on. This is our generic or industry, which hopefully will keep expanding, and overall everything's alright. We also built this in the last episode. This is where we had, well, we built this, we expanded where our city sort of border was, and as you can see, we're expanding where the residential area is. It's quite good, it is quite good indeed. In this episode, we need to get some more... I always forget the name of it, this blue stuff. It's commercial. We need to get the commercial zone up and running. Now, we do have a bit of commercial over here, but it's not that good. So we will have to get to that, and I guess that's what we'll be doing. Currently losing a bit of money, so I'm just going to try and reduce on my budget a bit of power, because we shouldn't need it anymore. Let's reduce that down to about there. We'll do the same thing with parks and monuments. Actually, we're not even receiving any from the park. We're not even spending any on the monuments. I don't think they're called monuments. They're called unique buildings. We don't actually have any. You can see we can build some of them though. Tax office. Oh, tax office. Interesting. Right, let us build some... Oh, actually, we don't need to do some more zoning, because that's actually getting fulfilled. We're still receiving 28 people every tick. That's pretty good. 2,566 population. You see our money is still going down, but we can take a... Oh, we can't take a loan. We can only pay back the loan, but... To be honest with you, this will go down, or the money we're losing is actually going down because the ore industries are coming up, as you can see. This is, a lot of these buildings are getting rebuilt, so there'll all be things like that. Yeah, there you go, mining solutions and such. And they've got these really big digger things on there. I really like that. One thing that my friend mentioned, actually, is that one thing the game doesn't do particularly well is it doesn't really do... It doesn't really do things like farmland very well. You don't really get massive tracts of farmland. You just get, like, you know, a little like grain hopper, and it's, yeah, that's your farm. That'll be fine. I sort of agree with that. It's an interesting one. But anyway, what do we need to do? Well, this is getting up there. We've still got more people turning up, so we need to check out and keep an eye on our residential area. It looks like that's okay. This is where we've got our roundabout, and there's been... I mentioned in the previous episode that, you know, Americans don't really do roundabouts, and apparently that is true. A lot of people saying that, yeah, they don't really do roundabouts, or some people call them jug handles, which is a weird name from them. The roundabouts, right? I mean, I thought everybody called them roundabouts. Let's build this nice little sort of curved road that goes around like that. I don't know if we'll join it up. If we do, it'll be over here, because I'm just, like I say, going to expand this one. Now, we have to be very careful now, because I need to start thinking about what's going to be in the center, because I don't really want to go any further than this. So maybe there is about as far as I want to go. Let me just expand this a little bit. Looks like we've actually got a bit of crime over there as well, so that's something I need to take care of. Look, there's been some crime there. That is not good at all. Let us see if we can get this up and running. I've actually spent a lot of money, but our weekly income is still quite high there. Yeah, look, you see the crime rate is high there, so we need to sort that out. Let's have a quick look at our... How come the crime rate's high? There's a apparently the police can't use the roundabouts either, because the yeah, that's where the that's really stupid. That's where we've got our police department there, our police station, is it? Yeah, it's a station there. Yeah, the crime rate there is high. That's really silly. I guess it's because I've sort of reduced the budget a little bit. We've actually got 50% healthcare. That's an interesting one. Police department is 80%. It's more than enough, surely. I mean, we'll put it to 100 just to try and get that crime rate down there, but we'll see what happens. We now have buses. We can have a bus depot, and then we can have buses going around this area. Now, I don't know if I want a bus depot around here. Oh my good grief, look at the crime rate. It's flying straight up. I need to sort that out as fast as I can. I'm just going to speed up to max speed here, just so we can get more population, and obviously I'll start making money, and then I'll place it over there. I just need to check. Power availability is okay, but it is slowly going down. Yeah, we're alright, only just though. Obviously I did reduce a lot of my power requirement. I just need to demolish that. because it's not necessary anymore. There we go. And let's go to residential, and then we will go to that. And just designate all of this. There we go. And job done. Alright, that's that. Sweet. Cool. We will actually get to high density residential at some point, and I will probably put high rise residential around this centre bit, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Right. So I think the crime rate's actually reduced a little bit. They're shouting about garbage, and that is a problem. So what I want to do, I do want to expand this road. I think the crime rate has gone down now. It's done 10%, so we definitely need another police station. There's no way of getting around this. So I am going to place another police station around about here. What's that one there? That's a police headquarters. Ooh, we don't have that, and we're not going to get one. Oh yeah, water. Water and power. Yeah, we've got power, we just don't have water. So let's run some... water on this one, and we'll run it like so. That'll do quite nicely. We'll join up to there as well. Job done. Right, so water treatment is actually almost on. Yeah, there we go. It's going right down. I'm going to have to quickly look at this thing here and reduce, well, increase our budget a little bit. There you go. And we should be okay there. Let's just go to our generic residential area 1. Let's have a look at our policies. Why is my policies not opening? That's just not opening at all. Is that bugged? That seems bugged to me. I don't know about you, but I can't see policies there. What's this saying anyway? Has anyone considered the ecological impact of mining? Yeah. I guess I have. And went, yeah, we need to mine there. So that's what we're doing. Let's close all that. See, everybody's happy about the sort of wind turbines, but not happy about the mining. I understand, but it brings in taxes and allows you to live in nice homes. Right. Why is that not opening? That's a weird one. Look at that. It should pop up there, but it's not. So I can't alter my policies. I'll have to reload that. I'll have to try it later. Policies again? Damn it, that's a problem. Can't alter my policies because I want to mess around with these policies here to make sure we have... Oh, we definitely got water, and you can see that you can almost just see the symbols there. That's water and... not water and power. That's water and electricity sort of meters. So we actually get... some sort of benefit off that. We don't use as much, but it does cost us a little bit of money. Right, looks like there's not many people working here, and I think the main reason for that is the connection, or the lack of connection. So what I'm going to do is actually get my 2-lane roads up, and we're going to run a 2-lane road, and we want to run it along here, but I do need to change the tool. See, that's going to demolish most of the most of these power plants, most of the... I'm going to have to do it. There we go. That's actually reducing a lot of the connections here, so I'm going to have to redo them. Actually put them across water. That's interesting. There we go. There's them connected up now, so we'll unpause that, and there, it's all sorted. Right. So we're just running our road down here. It's going to run to... probably... I want to run it sort of down in like a nice little curve. I haven't got enough money, but I'll be able to get some in a moment. To about maybe there. There we are. And then what I'll do is I'll connect up our residential area to that. Now, again, I don't know what sort of look we're going to go for here, but I do need to think about the planning of it. Because all this here is going to be sort of generic residential. We actually will expand it this way as well. It's not something I've done. I love these little beach houses. These are really cute. Look at that. That's really, really cute, isn't it? All these little houses. It actually does remind me of like a British sort of seaside town, like Balamory, and it does. It looks really nice. That one there, the Pine Residence. Look at that. The Gits. They've got like a 2-story, but these are really cute. Look at that. All on the shoreline. Everybody, well, pretty much everybody's commented on that. That's really good. I do like that. Anyway. Let's get some roads up, and we're going to probably run some... Obviously, this is, we still need to roughly work out where these other ones are going to be. So it'll be something like that. And then we'll have a cross T section here. Yeah, that's going to delete that bit. I know. I'll have to sort that out in a minute. Oh, that's powered the whole thing down. That's not good. And I haven't got enough money to fix it. Oh, that's the worst possible moment. Right, let's just run these cables. Oh, great. And now I'm losing money. Why am I losing money? Why am I losing money? Oh, this is not good. Right, reduce schools to nothing. We need to get some money because I've just powered down the city. Can I delete that and get some money back? It is going to give me a little bit of money back. That is really bad. We're going to have to demolish that. And we are losing a lot of cash. Why are we losing so much money? I don't understand why the income's dropped so much. Gonna have to increase our taxes a little bit to 13% on each one. Where's my expenses? Most of it is on road expenses. Bus budget is 0. Can we reduce the roads and stuff? Apparently it's the roads. That's what it is. By building all of these roads, I've caused a massive deficit. And all of these, oh my good grief. All of the houses are saying, you know, how dare you do this? This is, yeah, this isn't working out. Okay, so, the city's on the brink of bankruptcy. You must cut out service, shutting down them. Bailout option. It disables further achievements. If I reject that, does that cancel the series? I'll accept that. I have to take the bailout. I have to take the bailout option because otherwise it would bankrupt me. There's that connected up. Whew. And let's just connect this road up to here. Job done. Right. So, we got houses burning down, which is not good. People are now... Hey, we're getting money now. Look at all that. It's popping straight up. Let us get... We've got a police station. Do we want another police station? We do want another police station. I'll pop another police station there. I do need another fire station. We'll put a fire station on the corner there. And then what I need to do is go to our budget and increase that up on all of these ones so we actually have some sort of reasonable budget now. Obviously, I've been losing a lot of money there, so I need to alter this to the right amount. There we go. So now we are receiving people again. And I think this here has helped us out. A bit of traffic there, going to this sort of suburb. But, yeah, that's a lot of houses burned down. That was chaos. And also people are wanting their bins collected. Looks like the landfill's working alright now, though. Right, so, oh, loads of people want to move in again. I'm glad, because I thought we were about to end the series there. That was very, very close. Right, so, more people turning up. Look at the demand for residential. Let us, I guess, just keep expanding this thing then. So, we could just expand it over there. Like so. And we'll curve that right around the outside like we were doing before. I like the idea of a road that sort of curves around like that and then sort of connects up there. Like that, yeah. That's working out. So the thing is about humans is that we are absolutely terrible at randomness. We don't really do random placement and things like that very well. Just a fact. Why are they out of power? I guess we just don't have enough power. Well, I'm going to have to resolve that by some more wind turbines. We'll have one there and one there. That should automatically connect them up. It's really difficult to place these things. Look, you can see they're all creeping up just because of the way I've placed them. It's really difficult. Let's have a quick look at our power actually. Power availability is more than enough there, that's fine. Go to residential and we'll go boom. Look at that. Lots of residential for you. And we might as well fill in all these bits here as well. There we are. Lovely, lovely. Job done. Right, there is a lot of residential there. Obviously, there's people... Oh, what's happening over there? What's that? A dead person is waiting. Yes, that's one thing we don't have. We do not have... Get our waste disposal. But I don't think we have... We don't have a cemetery. We should really have a cemetery. Let's get a cemetery up and running. We'll extend it from here. And we'll put a cemetery on... here. Around about here, I think. We'll have a nice park, actually, because we haven't got one yet. Or a big one. We haven't got a real big park. Nice park. Yep, people like that. Good, good. We've got schools and stuff. I don't know about everything else. Education's alright. We don't have a high school yet. So as you can see, we've got a real problem with high schools. We need to get that up and running. Let us get a... Oh, I can't even afford a cemetery. It's $8 grand, and we're receiving a little bit of money, so we should be alright with that one. We'll see how this one goes. We do need to run some water, though. That's a priority, actually. Let's get the water up and running first. All the way down. There we go. A couple of other comments as well. People I mentioned about the tax system in the last episode, and people started to talk about tax in the comments. I never thought that would ever happen. It's a gaming channel. What we're going to talk about? Tax. Okay, that's an interesting one. Looks like some buildings burning down here. It's because I haven't got any fire department over this side, so I'll need to sort that out. Looks like this ore industry, or this area actually, is we're doing quite well. Let's just go and check our natural resources. Yeah, there you go. That's ore. So we can do ore around there. Looks like this is actually fertile land. Where is my district? Yeah, that all there. That's all the ore industry, and we'll expand it down that way as well, because that's ore. Right, so I'm ignoring the chirper just because, and we'll get a cemetery up and running any second now. We'll put it there. There we go. There's a nice cemetery up and running. Obviously, that'll make everybody happy. There we go. For generic residential area, we still... Oh, there we go. Now we can look at our city's policies. Now, it was weird that it wasn't opening up before. Right, so... We haven't got taxation, we've got services. We can say smoke detected distribution. We're going to turn that on. That's going to be for everywhere across the entire place. And that, although costs a little bit of money, reduces significantly the risk of fire. So that is good. As you can see, our money is flying down. I might have to turn that off. Ooh, that's going down a lot. However... It means that I can, if I need to, reduce our fire like that. And I think we're going to have to turn it off. No, it's slowly going back up. There we go. So if I go to fire... Oh, there's a great hazard. Ah, it's because of this. We've actually got a firehouse over there. So why is the great... Ah, it's because of just the way this is being reduced. I'll have to creep it back up. I'm just going to set it to its 80% like everything else. And even though we're going to be losing money, that will slowly go up as the people go up. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Right, we'll quickly get some pipe work. There we are, put in. You need pipe work for the cemetery. Sprinklers and such. And probably, you know, you have a stroll around there, there'll be little water spigots or fountains and that. Right, so, money's going back up, even though we've sort of put that economy back, that policy on, so smoke detectors. We also want a recycling, which is a slightly reduced garbage circulation, or accumulation rather, and slightly reduced tax income. I don't mind that. Recycling is good. We're going to do that. We don't yet have a free public transport or education boost. We don't have recreational drug use or smoking bans or anything like that. What do we need? Well, I need to check my water because I think, yeah, we actually are getting to a point now where I need another water pumping station. I think, however, what we need first is a high school. I think a high school is going to be pretty much mandatory. But, slight problem, I'm sort of running out of spaces now. I've got the residential area. It's a very... You know, I mean, look, as you can see, we've got a lot of people here. I mean, we're up to nearly 5,000, which is quite good. Obviously, these are only just like little suburbs and such. But we are going to have a residential area fairly big around here. And then I guess we'll have sort of the big high-rises and things in the centre. What I do want a little bit more of commercial zones. And we'll have all of this as a commercial zone along here. Like so. Overlooking the lake. Lakeview Commercial Zone, we'll call it. There we are. I think that works out. And immediately they're getting built on. That's good. I like that. Build a little house. No, I'll have a commercial one there. Alright. This will be commercial. Cool. I like the way it's like, it's stuck on both sides. I don't know why that is. It's just that's how it's went. We do need some more ore industry. We need to get that up and running. So can we get a double road put in? We probably can, but it will almost certainly cost me too much. So I have to zoom in. Look, that's a lot of traffic, isn't it? It's a lot of traffic. Obviously, there's no parking on either side. Oh, looks like there is parking on either side. SUV parked, yeah. Where is Albert? Where's he work? Oh, he works there. We're in that mining solutions. Generic mining solutions company. There you go. There's loads of oil drilly things there. No, that would be oil. It won't be oil. That'll be... Aren't there borers? Like test cars or something. Nice. Anyway. What else do we need to do? God, they're running out of water. Yeah, we need to get some more water up and running here. There. There's some more water. There's that done. So water availability's gone right up. Sewage, we need to go for a drain pipe. However, we will get a water treatment plant at some point. So we can't really wait. I mean, we don't really have the opportunity to wait. I mean, we've just got far too much sewage piling up all over the place. Yeah, as you can see, look, they're saying there's a sewage problem. I like the way that it is farthest away that has the problem. So obviously these ones are all getting, you know, these ones are okay, but the ones on that side, not so much, not so much. So electricity is, oh, again, that's going right down. It does require a lot of these wind turbines to get it sorted. Eventually, though, we'll have solar and we'll be able to have a dam, and I think I am going to put a hydro dam. Probably, I don't know. Don't know where I'm going to put a hydro dam. Might be around the back there. Any closer and it might start flooding because the water can rise. So probably not a good idea to put it there. Alright, let's get another sewage outlet. Actually, I wanted to put it around this side, but it looks like it's going to have to go there. We'll connect that up to the hub, and that's going to start. There we go, pumping sewage. Ugh, horribleness. But is it? That's dark there. I don't know whether that's because of the sewage. I don't think it's because of the sewage. I just think because it's the way that it's near the land. Right, so there is some nice burgers and stuff around this side. Well, I don't know. I've never been to the burger place, but there's a burger joint, neighborhood shop. I say it's a burger joint. It's got a big burger on the front. Maybe they sell burgers. Maybe they don't. I have no idea. Chirper, what they're saying? We lost your wallet. I found a black leather wallet. That's a standard one there. There's a couple of other funny ones in here, like you know, Black Mesa research facility problems and things like that. Toilet's not working. Yes, I'm aware of that. Vacation was extended. Dimension black hole created at the Large Hadron Collider. Scientists threw a coin in it, reporting that science checks out. Eureka. Okay, I'm just going to close that because it's just it's just silly ones like that. Right. I think we're going to leave it there. This is it's an interesting one. Our population, as you can see, is still going up, and there's a huge demand for residential zones still, but we are nowhere near. Actually, are we close to? No, we're not. We can have level 4 buildings, city planning policies, and lots of roads, fire stations, oil power plants, hospitals, but we cannot yet have... We can't yet have any... I can see, look, my monuments and achievements are off because I've had to get that bailout, which is a shame. Yeah, the problem is that I haven't got the high-rises, which will be the next one, I think. We're not going to end it there yet. We might as well wait a little bit because we're about to get that thing pop up anyway to say, yes, well done, you've got more people. Let us go to this singular one here. I'm actually going to demolish the house and make it curve round like that. And have that like that. Get more residential. Clicky, clicky. Ooh, that's the wrong one. Damn it. Damn it. I have to cancel a lot of these then. Cancel all of this. And all of that. And then all of... You know what? It's easier just to de-res it. And then redesignate it. And the game shouldn't, hopefully, demolish any of the houses that were on here. Nope, they're not. They're just getting built on straight away. There we go. Right. So, we need a little bit more industry. We need some more... population. Actually, population's going down, which is an interesting one. Why is population going down? I have no idea why. Population shouldn't be going down. Now it's going up. I think it's because I wasn't meeting the population for... I wasn't meeting the overall... I wasn't meeting the overall demand for residential housing. I just realised that this generic ore industry, this has got a policy of, well, got a specific power and water usage on that one. Have we? So that's on city policies. See, they've all got... There we go. Congratulations. We're now a busy town. The next one is big town when we can have, there you go, high density stuff and offices and incineration plants, metro stations. That's going to be an interesting one to try and get that up and running. Right. We've also got city planning as well, which is heavy traffic ban. I think we're going to leave it there. Next episode, we really need to start thinking about increasing the industry. Keep expanding this this residential area, expand it this way. Keep this bit here clear for the high density stuff. But wow, that's a lot of traffic. What I might have to do as well is actually expand the city so we can get back onto the motorway, because that there, as you can see, is a road nightmare. Got a lot of industry working here. Anyway, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care of yourself, and generic partings.